It's Fans Corner. Welcome to it again after such a long time. We are looking at the Champions League semi-finals first legs that took place over in Germany this week with the first game between Madrid and Bayern Munich. Of course, that game ending in a 2-all draw. At this point, of course, even though it's a draw, one would be tempted to think that at this point perhaps it would be advantage to Real Madrid, especially since they will be playing the second leg at home. And also, other than that, looking at the pedigree of this Madrid team, it's a very difficult team to beat, especially at home. I mean, it might just be too much for Bayern. Bayern have to go there and try to win, or at least try to get a draw and force the game to extra time and penalties if they are to stand a chance here. But I just feel like with the experience and the pedigree of this Madrid team and most of their players at their prime, it might be just too much for Bayern. It could be too much for Bayern. Of course, we've seen a lot of miracles happen in this competition. That's why we love it so much. The Champions League, we've seen teams that we thought were going to win it being knocked out. And we've seen teams that we thought have no chance going on all the way. But at this point, it just feels to me it's advantage Madrid going to the Santiago Bernabeu. I just don't see Bayern causing any upset or any trouble for Madrid over there in Spain. But of course, like I said, it's a game of miracles and surprises. It can happen. The second game that we saw in this semi-finals, the first leg semi-final over in Germany again, we saw Dortmund playing against PSG and Dortmund winning that game by a single goal. They go to France next week with a goal, and that's what you want. You want to go to the second leg with being in charge of the game, especially leading by a goal. But if you look at the PSG team and how they perform at home, one would be tempted to think that they might, if they turn it on over in Paris, it might be a bit difficult for Dortmund to hold on to that lead. Of course, they just need one goal to force the game into extra time and penalties. But I don't think that's what PSG would want to do, especially playing at home. I think they probably want to kill the game off in the 90 minutes. They'll probably go all out and off. That will also expose them. If they go all out, they have to score. They have no choice, but they have to score since they are trailing 1-0. They have to come out and play. And that could also expose them at the back. That could also make the game open for Dortmund to try and get a second goal. If Dortmund gets the first goal in that fixture, it becomes a huge mountain for PSG to climb. So if for instance in the first half Dortmund go on to score a goal, now PSG would have to score 3 or at least 2 to try and force it to the extra time and penalties, since we no longer have the away goal rule anymore. But I just feel that perhaps this PSG team might be able to do it, might be able to turn the score around. We saw a very exciting side from the Dortmund side. I mean, the likes of Sancho were really on form on the game again in the first leg of this game over there in Germany. But I just feel that it might just be PSG that comes out of this fixture. It's going to be the one to look for. With the Madrid and Bayern one, I feel like Madrid are one leg into the finals already. They just have too much. You can't help but think if Bayern are to progress, they'll have to force a draw at least and hold on and go on to penalties, or they have to go and win in Madrid, which I honestly don't see happening. A draw, I could see it happening, but I don't see them winning there. You also have your own opinions. Of course, you can share with us over on the comment section. And let's hear what you have to say here on Fans Corner. Remember, this is about you. This is for the fans, by the fans. We will meet again next time after the second leg of these semi-finals. And we'll see which teams are going to meet in the finals. It will be very interesting if it's going to be, say it happens that it's Madrid and PSG that make it to the finals. with PSG losing Mbappe at the end of the season, and speculations are pointing to Mbappe going to join Real Madrid next season. You know, how will he play against Madrid, his future team, his alleged future team? You know, it was very interesting there. If those two are to go to the finals, it will be very interesting to see how that pans out. But it remains to be seen. In the next week, we will see the second leg of the semi-finals in Spain and also in France. Let's keep on subscribing and liking the videos here on Fans Corner. And also let's hear your comments on the comments section. Let's meet again next time.